think she's super thirsty. I think she's really super thirsty, and she wants to be seen and heard. And I don't like people like that. She was smooth, kind of kick back, like yeah, we're gonna prosecute him to the limits of the law. Nobody got that, but she's super thirsty. We didn't even play the whole interview. She was talking for 8 minutes. I stopped after three. So I'm sure she's been rattling on. Listen to the Fox interview she gave. That's the one I was playing. She's just really too thirsty. And then I don't think she likes people of color. I could be wrong. Everything is not about racism. I know. But I just get this vibe from her.
Well, well, hopefully, yeah, you said Lawrence O'Donnell that Trump is tired of the war tonight. I didn't get
That's what he said because as far as the breaking news about the war, he says that the leadership in Iran is out of sorts. But hello, really? You think after you even killed everybody? What did you think? I mean, this is weird that he would even say that after he assassinated supposedly the whole top leader. That's what he said, but I don't believe that either. And he's like, we're gonna cancel these meetings because Iran seems to be out of sorts. That's crazy. So that's the new thing with him. But he wants to end the war. I don't know how this is gonna go down, y'all. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. You're not talking to the people. Nobody's. Why he pulled them back, I don't know. The strait is still closed. Gas prices are still going up. How? How is this going to end?
So, Lisa, you mentioned it, and there was an article in the New York Times that described the way their leadership is now.
Mm-hmm.
And the new Ayatollah, wherever he's located, this part's speculation. There's some speculation that he's in North Korea now, in sort of hospital wing. Like he went from,
What?
this is all speculation. But speculation he went to Russia for healthcare after severe injuries and then from Russia to North Korea. But in any case, the New York Times, they said that the way that the orders are going to and fro the Ayatollah, they're going through so many couriers and
Mm-hmm.
deliveries and backways that essentially the IRGC is in control. And so much is delegated to them that um, even though he's nominally their leader, it takes so long to get communications to and fro it that it really lands to someone else.
Mm.
and they're the hardliners, so the whole thing was reversed. It's not looking good. And a lot of them from RGC voted against that as well because he joined when he was 17 when he fought against Iran Iraqi war. So yeah, it's not good.
Hmm. It there. Wait. Oh God, I lost it. I hate this computer. Okay, so it says, you guys, Russia confirms Iran. When was this? This is. Oh, that's April 1st. Okay, so that's not a good one. Um, I was trying to find something a little bit closer to today.
Real quick, so
From any man, or even moves
what's his
towards
name
him.
after me today? Jason Whitlock.
And the death threats, the murder, slaughter, and kill people in detail for hours, and people record you doing it. It is against the law. Just so the bigger people. Please don't scroll. Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no supporters. So if you have the chance, please subscribe. Please don't scroll. Please don't scroll. I don't know. Yeah, but because I think they're meant. Well, let me explain it to you. I believe there's only one thing in this world that will.
And he says no man. should be triggered by the words of another man, it's a sign of mental
Yeah, shit like literally makes this living off of doing stuff like this. Anytime shit like comes like that, then he gets pressed over doing this. That's his dick now, it's this stuff.
Yeah, like that. See, so that's your proof.
Hola, ¿todo bien? Anda, sí.
So when you got a lot of niggas like this, man, you gotta
One piece.
Hi. Hi, sweetie.
How'd you find me?
I don't know. I just live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up? Check. Bro, I just learned a new Polish word and you don't understand me?
Says.
Yeah, it says.
Do you want to learn new word?
Yeah, but what new word?
What's up, my baby? Something pagano. I bet. You want a piece?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, you welcome. One piece?
This video made the entire internet explode with rage. Because when this guy went to grab some...
Australia, you're so mean for that. So for anyone that doesn't know, these are speed bumps. And what they do is if you're going too fast, this right here will drop down. And then you'll like dip into it. Let's see. These people are all going the speed limit apparently. But anyway, so just be going and then this will just drop out from under you. And that's the meanest type of speed bump. But also, just as a general note, I've never been to a country that has more speed bumps than freaking Australia. Australia, you're so mean for that. So for anyone that...
This is for the flight attendants and the pilots. Road pilot. For real? How long have you been a flight attendant for? 36 years. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. You just made my day. Thank you so much.
It's Sterling, I didn't hear you. All right, I'm requesting you to get out of the vehicle so I can do a 3-hour sniff on patrol canine.
What's your probable cause?
I don't need probable cause.
Yes, you do.
Nope, not
Yes.
to stay in Florida.
Yeah, you do.
All right, get out of the vehicle.
Okay, I can get out.
All right, turn off your car, please.
What's your name?
Humiston.
This is a retaliatory stop.
Okay, unlock the car, turn it off, and please exit the vehicle.
I already said I am. Did you hear it turn off? I want to watch. I only have to present it, sir. I don't have to hand it over. You guys just don't like it when people know the rights, that's all. Get out of my car. No, the dog did not alert because there's no drugs in the car. So you're a liar. Dog just sucks.
What's up? I quit. The chiller is the future of portable beverage cooling. Hours of ice cold drinks anywhere. Save time, money, and the environment. What are you gonna do, Kevin?
You must stop this. There is no hope. This is a really bad idea. There's a million coolers. Stop.
I'm out. It was a bad presentation.
And I think that you have a shot. For me to invest, it's not what I'm interested in investing in. So I'm sorry I'm out.
I wish you the best. I personally am out.
Congrats on what you've accomplished.
Good luck, guys.
What's up? I quit.
About 3. Which one? Spanish and a little bit of Chinese. Chinese? What can you say in Chinese? 我的名字叫 Matthew. 你的名字叫什么? From Taiwan, come up here real quick. Come on up. I want to see if she knows, if she can help, huh? 我的名字叫 Matthew. 你的名字叫什么? Is that good? And say into the microphone, what did he just say to you?
He said,
This is perfect. I know, you're used to only doing karaoke with a microphone.
he said, my name is Matthew. What is your name? But the way he said it was, I had to like really pay attention.
Gary, that's how he speaks English too. It's all. How many languages?
What? Every day, you know? You're not allowed to take a picture? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna send it to you, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, bro. Your teacher tweaking. What's your number so I can see the picture, bro? No. You know what? What's your number? Hurry up. Yes. Bro, I'm about to be snapping you, bro. What's your Instagram? Oh my God. Yeah. All right, you're right. I forgot.
Pleasant to me in a way that Jerry had explicitly stated he didn't want to have. He wanted to have a conversation about genuine violence, not about one-sided behavior.
Miss Kuchira, why don't you come have a seat up here? Because I'm going to guess you don't want him anymore, and he can't even probably practice anymore. So we will go on the record. In the matter 24 CM 213, State of Wisconsin versus Casey Kuchira. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Miss Kuchira.
I had no idea what that was.
Sir, you know why I'm pulling you over? No, sir.
Well, I listened to the interview. I was going to say tonight, but we have so many things to myself tonight, and then if there's anything interesting, we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right. I was like, wait a minute, who's moving right here?
Well, there's a pre-existing history with people taking down in our communities. Unfortunately, somebody who likes to be difficult and physical.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm saying you have these critical thinkers, you don't know that three niggas worry about one of them. Like, let's go, bro. Y'all should do better, man. The conversation was supposed to be about like whether it's supposed to be about like whether events, whether the White House could have done better. And Gary was talking about political violence and he was saying, you know, it's gotten too extreme and we shouldn't do it. He was trying to keep it kind of top line. So that was generally what it was about.
And then there's a little bow in the back. Oh my God, you're a genius.
I don't want to be conspiracy theories, brother. But like, I was reading about this shit or whatever. All of the real
Yeah.
DC, Oscar, on a train. Like, how did that happen? How did I get my camera? No. You took a train. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did say that. Like going through it. Yeah, Amtrak. Yeah, he took Amtrak. Not like going through LaGuardia or something like that. But like, they had to put like
The White House tend to take care of the ones.
Nah, they don't bring no training.
Oh, really?
This next one's crazy.
Oh, okay.
I see you on the train.
No, I mean, no. We were the Chinese bus on the Lower East Side, so it was something different. But
But like I thought they
You won't believe what happened.
yeah, they was way worse. Yeah, so but I thought they did that on trains. Oh, that's wild.
Who knows? Maybe they do it for like the long haul. That's not as long as cross country too. So
These are the best waffles.
Yeah, God himself goes before me.
Okay, so they never asked me the way they asked me. They said, because we never took the episode with Jesse.
Nah, it did, but it was so long ago. I thought, I mean, you gotta understand, like, after 9/11, it was way, like, more secure out here. So, like, you know that you actually, like, like that. Like, no, of course. They said he had arson. You know, so, like, so no one saw that. He went that far. He went 16. Yeah, this shit was wild.
Nothing beats a jet fuel holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of four.
Stop. Yeah, when we talk about Under Siege 2, what they gonna do with
That was the night. Under Siege 2 was the night. We talking
right,
about
the reason why they started doing
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Your roof is loaded with snow and it's a liability for the whole neighborhood. You need to shovel it out before someone else. Oh my gosh.
You can't hide. What you gonna do is get a train.
Your English is very good. How long did it take you to learn English once you got here?
Yeah, I mean,
It was really easy because we speak English in Australia.
I'm just saying, and I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying, how
Thank you. It's such good English, such beautiful English. And where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Were you educated where? In Liberia. Well, that's very interesting.
the White House and said we have an arsenal. So we don't need
I'm saying put that in context.
arsenal multiple weapons. So multiple weapons with different calibers.
Okay, so 12 gauge. Let's say they said they had 12 gauge, right? It could have been one of the a smaller.
What we need to do now is get focused and stop pointing fingers. You're a problem.
That's not hard.
You're a real problem. What we need to do.
It's not that hard for you.
Talking about, hey, also, this is you're talking about now. We're talking about you. We just didn't know.
What? Right, look.
They said he had
Look.
knives on it.
That's it. Then he goes, right, okay. And then he takes the knee, and then look at this guy at the back. See him in the corner with the beard? Now watch Scooby look over to him and watch what the guy in the beard does.
We're talking about.
Oh, look at that. What is that about? In a minute. Yeah. Watch this. Right, look.
Multiple weapons.
Say something. I'm just trying to spread some love and have some understanding.
Crazy Jones.
Also,
Lizzie Jones forehead. Lizzie Jones forehead.
Catherine Phillips.
Like even I just saw it. Even the dude
Kate Bellows, 210.
who was running the show, whatever. Like
Nicholas Dennis. Nicholas Mountain Brigade, 82nd Airborne, all the way.
The buyer thought the cheese seller was trying to short him, so he watched closely, but instead of weighing anything, the old vendor
What's up? You guys are gonna come in.
You know, his reservation on the 20th and 21st.
right after Trump said he was going to be administrator, his sister had access to media stuff, so she was able to get him in the hotel, took the train. So the son and the nine stuff with it, they don't check their shit on the train. So that's how he did it.
Here's the thing. This is the funny thing. This is how you know how you make trouble. Such monkey. Think about it. What's everybody's two Stephen Miller was Stephen Miller, very photo editor dude, standardized, he got some weird by Secret Service and his wife. Think about your wife, Jenny Vanderlip, his wife, who's also famous, under the table or whatever he got on there. So these
Pen in here.
it is amazing that people
Just carefully in there without releasing the handle.
right.
And open up all the way.
Right. He's the head of the FBI. He's the head of the FBI. You crouch under the table, and he got women in jail standing up looking around like what's going on. Your pussy ass.
Hold the pin. Was being held comforted by another dude when he was holding her hand.
Bro, these dudes, bro, like the fact that people take these people seriously, like this shit is gonna go I'm not ready. Education system, garbage. It's like you still probably like 1968 order. Like, I'm not doing that.
I mean, we're being flooded from shit that China wants us to be focused on. While our focus
of a combatant being killed in war and think that
and then you got we are a nation of
You have no self-control.
there's evidence of that.
And then there's addiction.
Nobody's impressed with AI. I don't understand. It's like all we do is talk about AI, and then when we like actually use it, and then we get.
They don't
Making you be on social media, that is a choice. Just like the ones making you be on Clubhouse.
It's an addiction. It's an addiction.
Is it also you guys have addiction problems?
No, I don't. No. Here go the thing, Misha. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. It's a Misa music. It definitely is music. Yeah, but like when I was in China or whatever, like I don't know China. When I was there, like they teach those children. First of all, they don't let them put their social media right. Maybe Instagram in certain ways or whatever, but they don't let them access Western social media because they know it's addictive. Even the founder of TikTok or whatever said he don't let his kids fuck with TikTok. He said that he slipped up and said that in a moment of truth or whatever, he tried to take it back, but it was like you said that. You don't even let your kids go.
China has.
No, but
she even talked about
wait.
When we was trying to bring back tariffs, like nobody wants to do like we was talking about jobs and jobs trying to get jobs back from China. Like nobody wants to work these jobs sewing shit. Like China's doing it
big Amari, like I don't want to have been out there or whatever, but like we went on, like if you go out there and pay, like I'm not gonna tell you the price. You can look it up, and it's called Asian Odyssey. They take you to multiple different cities or whatever. Once I saw Chongqing, once I saw Shanghai, like I'm like, living in New York, they put us to shame, bro. And Shanghai's way bigger than New York. Like how are they doing it better than us? But like also I'm big on education, and I started my family, later on in life or whatever, and they start teaching those kids binary numbers when three they 3 years old, and putting them in STEM programs when they're 5 years old or whatever, and they just progress. We don't do that. We don't do that.
And
Like
bro, too, with that, right? Now it's mandatory AI in the curriculum from K to time they graduate. And by the time they're in middle school, they're expected to be able to put a agentic agent together. People over here are still scared to touch ChatGPT in America.
right.
But do you know the suicide levels of those students in China? That these colleges and universities actually have nets at the highest floors because they're under so much pressure to do well that there's huge. I mean, look at the numbers; it's wild. There's a lot of pressure. It's not all good the way you see it. And yes, there are social media apps that they use. They may not be Western, but they have their own versions that operate in the same way. You're making it seem like they, have put social media on lock for their populace. They have. It's just
No.
Hey, but it is true though. When China was still running TikTok, remember the kids over here weren't able to watch the same type of content.
Algorithms.
Yeah, of course, into the country. But what I'm saying, the type of content they were watching over there was educational and pro China. Versus kids here, you already know the dumb shit they watch.
Right. Look, I mean, born and raised here, like my people, I'm half Nigerian, half American. My people go back to the revolution. And, so I know all about, like, this is my home, and, I'll still feel a way about America, but at the same time, like, when you have a kid, you think differently, and I'm big on education, and that comes from my Nigerian side. So I'm not playing, but yeah, there are problems they do have. Like there's certain things once you go there you can't access. I couldn't even use my Mastercard. I mean not Mastercard, not Mastercard. I couldn't even use my credit card once I went over there or whatever. Like you gotta get a Panda card and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like so they do have problems, but as far as them progressing as a society, we cannot match them. Period. They beings. They live in the future over there. Period. Like it's over. They are going to be the superpower within the next. I'll give America 10 years, maybe less than that. And Trump knows it. Like you attack Iran, like when all your generals are telling you dumbass, like what the fuck are you doing? You doing for Israel, like this, like we're moving backwards here, and I don't want to raise my kids. I'm starting a new family or whatever. Like I don't want to raise them in. Those people over there, they're just more. I don't know. Maybe. I'm sorry.
You gonna raise your kids in China, or you just saying like another country?
They're gonna be raised there. We're gonna own property in New York. I mean, like we're working on that and whatever. I'm never gonna completely abandon New York or whatever. We're gonna own property in Manhattan or whatever. But like raise them and like for what?
But are you okay with their system in general? Like you're very you can't criticize the government. You can't say a lot of things. Your freedom of speech is nothing like the way the U.S. is. You do know you have to change your entire lifestyle, right?
Yeah, I know that part or whatever. But like for what? Like no, if you mind your business, you'll look good on this. Like they don't see you're asking that question because you don't understand how those people operate over there. Those people just they just live their lives over there. So criticizing that government, as long as you mind your business. Like what? No, we have to criticize that government.
No, but did you know during COVID they actually cemented people into their homes? Like you didn't have a choice. Like I mean, this is what people don't understand. As advanced as it may be in one way, but the way that the government operates, they could take your shit away tomorrow and you absolutely have no way to get it back. There's no such thing.
Yeah, and well, I mean, well, I don't. Hold on, wait.
Any interesting
I got
game
you.
Monday, Thursday
They,
for
hold on.
Saturday?
They can do that here. 'Cause they done that to
But
black
that's
people,
all
man.
night.
So like, it's like, so what are you talking about? Like maybe you have a liquid like experience.
No, bro.
So no, I'm not.
Hold on. Carter, you can't talk about intimate danger, intimate domain and things like that as far as out in China where you can just take your shit with no explanation. You can't say if you mind your business.
So eminent domain don't exist here.
Hold on, bro. You can't say like, okay, just go ahead and mind your business. So that means you just walk around like that. You got nothing to say. If something's going on, fuck up.
No, it's not.
Hold on, bro. Get ran over by a tank. Just stand there, get ran over by a tank, and don't complain.
Yeah, I mean, what? God, yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to argue about this, but like, I really don't. You guys, you guys are smart. You guys are smart. I would prefer more of my melanated brothers and sisters get the fuck out of this country, man. This shit is gonna go down. All this damage Trump has done within a year and a half, and like he's just getting started.
Wait, are you talking about racism? The Chinese kicked out black people right before right after the pandemic? Right when it started? Do you even know the racism is?
Yeah, racism exists all across the world.
Black folks.
Racism exists all across the world. I'm saying, like, if you haven't been there and you haven't seen what I've seen, like, their quality of life is better.
You were there for how long?
I was there for 8 days.
That's not okay. You were passing through.
But
you can't tell what's happening.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah, that's
hold on. Let me finish. But two of my cousins one has been there for 12 years, and one has been there for 6 years. And they have been trying to get me to come out there for years. So, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm well versed on this shit. I know what's going on. I just had to see it for myself. And I saw it for myself.
Yeah.
And they're doing better than us. They living in the future. It's nothing like this. This country is going to hell, bro. And I don't see why people keep clinging on to it.
Yeah, but bro, that's cool. But like your argument as far as being there for 8 days, you know, like it's all good.
I'm going by what my people have told me.
Yeah, okay.
I've been traveling to Asia. I've been traveling to Asia for 20 years, so I know what I'm doing.
You never thought about moving back to the
I'm
continent?
trying to
Moving to the continent, bro?
Moving back where?
Moving to the continent. You never thought about that?
To my Africa?
Yeah.
Nigeria. South Africa, I want to go there. Like, my little brother, he was in the Air Force. He just got out the Air Force. He was in the Air Force for a long time. His last place he went to was Okinawa, whatever. He's out the Air Force now. He just got out of there. Yeah, in Japan, yeah. Yeah, he out there. He met his little shorty in Seoul, South Korea. And now they live out there. They're both out the Air Force. So we're going
to Korea or Japan.
No, they're still Okinawa. Yeah, they're still out there, whatever. So me and my sister, whatever, we're probably gonna go out there, probably around Christmas time, whatever, visit them out. So I want to see. Cause I haven't been to Tokyo. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Thailand. I went before. But I haven't been to Tokyo yet. Well, I haven't been to Japan yet.
Japan better than China. Watch.
People tell me that, but here's the thing though, Japan is kind of small though.
It's not
No, not even that, but it's small, whatever. Like I'm gonna explore, so I like going around with so much stuff I want to see in China. Like, you know, so
get a dope hat.
Japan is small, even though Tokyo is the largest city in the world.
They have outer islands. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff.
No, of course.
Yeah.
They got Hiroshima and they got all that. No, I know.
You're gonna like it much better than China. I'm telling you, somebody that knows. You're gonna like it much better.
You've been in me.
Yes, and I have a brother who lives in Japan. Went to go visit. Now he lives in Japan with his family. So yeah, Japan is it.
Yo, Misa, everyone tell me like Japan is fire, but it's just kind of strong, man. Like,
It's a good place to visit. I wouldn't say to live long term. I couldn't see that, but to visit and engage is really dope.
And his lens is from New York.
It reminds me of New York in a couple of ways. Like it's overpopulated.
What reminds you? China?
That is so talking about Japan is like spick is not clean. You can't be comparing.
Yeah, Japan.
No, it is very clean. I'll give you that. But it is overpopulated. Like literally, when I was there, with somebody's jobs, there's these guys with white gloves that when you get on the train, they have to push people in enough so the doors can close. That's their job.
You know how about India? People hang out off the side of the train.
Oh, they need one of those in New York. That's the same shit.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say.
I said just like you. You thought I was being funny.
Yeah.
No, but
yeah. Pushing people's asses in there too.
But look at how clean the transportation is though in Japan.
No, it's very clean. But you know what isn't clean though is the smell, right? Like it has their sewers are just backed the fuck up. Like when you're walking through the different downtown districts, like I went through Yokohama, Roppongi, Shibuya. Um, it was just the smells, bro. Like the smells were crazy. But I really enjoyed Japan though. Like it was a lot of fun. It's definitely an enjoyable place.
Talking about smell, that smell of kimchi all day in Korea, bro.
No, I mean it was just crazy. I mean, if we talking about, think about it. Like it's what 9 million people. Now, mind you, New York is an ancient city. Like 348, 350, something like that. It was so clean over there. When I was in Shanghai, it was so clean over there. And it's twice as big as New York. Not even twice, 4 times bigger than New York. Like they had air conditioning. Like once you go to the train station, there's no such thing as air conditioning in New York train station. Be hot as fucking summer. like it was warm when I was there. They just do everything better. I'm sorry. Like all I had, I went to the currency exchange and I tried to get like $300 in cash or whatever. And our tour guide, he was like, "You don't need that cash. Like no one takes cash or like that. You got to pull out your credit card, back your phone or whatever." Everything was tapped in. Everything was tapped.
Yeah,
like even the cab
currency. I don't.
Right. Even the cab drivers, even the like food vendors. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, it was so more advanced. Like I was just shocked
because
that
you're paying tax and every single dime. God forbid you do anything under the table. That's why they have it that way.
Yeah, I mean maybe whatever. Like I don't but what it was for me is that those people advanced. Like they're more advanced. Like we don't build anything in this country anymore. We used to. After World War II, we used to build a lot of shit. Those people are progressive.
Oh wait, you're talking about buildings. You probably know about the massive real estate. Did you not see the huge?
Giant empty cities. Yeah, they all
people lost their. They didn't even get. You had to pay for your apartments outright. And this builder decided to kind of left it, and I think they were insolvent, $300 million in debt. Did those people get anything to make up for the money they've given? No, there's no parameters to protect the consumer.
I don't think you know that for sure, but yeah,
no, that's for sure. Look it up. It happened in 2020.
Oh, you wanna go Thursday?
It's a huge thing.
Yeah, there weren't. I mean, as far as I know, like you might know more, but like I thought they were working on that. But yeah, I mean, they got giant empty cities now. Like they do have a real estate problem, but I'm not going to those places. Like China is very big. I'm probably going to Chongqing or Shanghai. Like it's just like even Americans, like when they move up there, the majority of the time their jobs are to teach Chinese people English. That's their jobs. Um, like that, like it's so like it's like I just wrote. I just.
Everybody can do it. You can do it.
Yeah,
English is the first language.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You know, there's also no labor laws, right? There's no labor protection, employee protection. There's don't even get me started on the Apple iPhone factories. That's disgusting.
No.
How they treat their, you should see how they treat the people that work in these factories.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But what about here?
Horrible.
What about? You're right. What about this country then? Like, what about these underpaid teachers that who live in this country?
I understand
What about these underpaid factory workers or whatever?
Yes, underpaid, but are they forced to sleep there and work 20 hours and get 4-hour breaks and still have our diapers on? You know how bad it is?
But they can't pay for the medicine when they need it, and they got 50,000 people a year. 50 to 60,000 people a year in this country die because we don't have universal health care. You know what I'm saying? Like so. What about these black kids in these communities? Some of these communities that I grew up in who are undereducated because the Department of Education will rather give them money to white schools or whatever because like what are you talking about? Like when you talk like that, that privilege talk or whatever.
It's not privilege. I'm just giving you the reality of these issues.
I think first night should be most logical.
I don't disagree. You're not wrong. You're not lying. Whatever. I agree. It's fucked up. But there's way more people over there. But we have way more money than them. So they got way more people. We got way more money than them. We can't even support our people here.
Many people burned
We
out
just
of
we,
energy.
how many billions of dollars
First night
did
should
we
be
just
most
spend
logical.
bombing Iran for
Should
nothing?
many people burned
For
out of
nothing.
energy.
And it's so dumb. So dumb. We used to go to the streets for $0. $0. And now you're trying to claim that we won. So I'm not even gonna get into this shit. Like, but Iran won this shit so
far. Get into it, Gotham.
Okay. Let's talk about it. All right, so
get in there.
Okay. All right.
Hold on before you start.
Okay.
What borough are you from?
I'm from Manhattan.
All of
I'm from the Lower East Side.
Oh, okay, Lower East Side. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. But here we go. All right, so think about this. I want y'all to think about this. For decades, we used to get to the streets for free. For free. This country made trillions of dollars.
To say last month we were getting it for free.
Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about the history of it, brother. But here go the thing. This country, all of us in here right now, we benefited from it. We might not know exactly how we did, but we did. We made trillions of dollars in this country getting to the streets for free. So you got this monkey in the White House.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can hear you.
Yeah. But, no, I'm sorry. My wife gave me permission. But anyway, so, he let Netanyahu, this racist ass Zionist, convince his monkey ass that he needs to attack Iran. So now, the ceasefire deal, I don't know if any of you guys have read it, but I have. We got to pay them. By the way, yeah, let me start from kind of the beginning. Trump thought he could bully Iran. Because Trump is a bully. That's what he's been doing his entire life. Like, you could go back and look at his history. He was a bully when he was a kid. but he had no idea who he was fucking with and when he was fucking with the world. His generals tried to warn him. Like multiple people tried to warn him, like, leave those people alone. They are not to be played with. You know what I'm saying? And he does his dumbass Trump shit or whatever and bombs them or whatever because of the Israelis. And they showed them it's like we're not afraid, we can't bully us. Bomb the shit out of bomb the shit out of multiple American bases in the Middle East and warned them. Saudi Arabia was scared. Like they were scared. It was like, dude, we're building a bunch of shit over here. We don't want no problem. And it was like, why the fuck would you open your airspace to the United States so they can come bomb us? Saudi Arabia was scared, but I'm not gonna get into that story. Bahrain, the UAE is terrified because they're allowing data centers over there from AI. It's a big thing with AI in the UAE and shit. But the radio is like, nigga, we will bomb Abu Dhabi and we will bomb fucking Dubai. Stop playing with us. And they folded too. They scared to death. And I have never in my life seen Israel bomb like that. Like the Iranians somehow
You haven't seen Gaza? You haven't seen Lebanon? Syria?
No. I was getting to that. I have never in my life seen them just shred the fucking Iron Dome. Like for years, the Israelis like we got the Iron Dome. The Iranians was like, nigga, fuck your Iron Dome. I have never seen Tel Aviv bomb like that. Actually, I thought it was AI at first. I'm like, this is not real. I have never seen that. So what's happening right now is they're trying to get through Lebanon. They're trying to get through Lebanon. They're trying to open up something so they want the Americans to land in Lebanon to get through there to try to get to Iran, but that would be stupid. Like we will never win a ground war in Iran.
Wait, are you saying that Israel's bombing Lebanon to make way for the U.S. military to get to Iran?
Yes. Yep.
That's not even a fact. That's what
I think. That's it.
No.
I never said it was a fact. That's my opinion. But anyway, and then the Strait of Hormuz, which we've known for years, military generals have said for years, if you fuck with the Iranians, they will. The Iranians is like, we're not playing with you. If you fucking play with us or whatever, any ship that has anything to do with America, we will send.
Hey, do you support America at all, bro? Like, I'm just wondering.
No, it's not about supporting America. It's about supporting. I'm not supporting tyranny. That's what I'm not doing. But I think that was a dumb question. But anyway, listen. But anyway, the Iranians said like, yo, if y'all anything coming through the Strait of Hormuz, like if you send it through here, let the fucking Persian go, like period. And people are scared. So what happened was with this ceasefire deal or whatever, and this is how dumb Trump is. This is how stupid he is. Like I said, we never had to pay anything to go through the Straits.
But
let me.
Do you know why? There's a clause. Let
me get to it.
Okay.
Now the deal that Trump's this great deal maker made with the Iranians. Now we got to pay $2 to $3 million to send any ship they having to do with America.
I'm sorry, that's not the ceasefire deal. That's not even there's no deal.
It
is not.
Okay. What is it?
Okay, so the reason why Iran has not charged for the use of Strait of Hormuz is something called UCLAWS. This was actually a treaty that was signed. This is considered natural waterway, international, so they're technically not allowed to charge any ship. The other parts like the Suez Canal, etc. The Suez Canal, etc. have charged, or Panama Canal, because those are creative waterways, right? They're actually man-made, so that's why they charge. In this case, under the UCLAWS, anything that is
naturally made by nature. This is just you're not allowed to. And also keep in mind, Oman is on one side and Iran is on the other side. It's actually a shared waterway. This has been the case since forever. This is a UCLAW. This is actually a treaty that was in place. Because of Trump's BS, they tried to do an asymmetrical warfare by creating this scenario where it's like, you know what, we're going to start charging you guys now. Technically, legally, they're not supposed to. And they're not even letting in U.S. ships. Do what you know. They're not even saying you can come in and pay $2 million per ship. No. They're only allowing in countries they're friendly with. So this is not them just targeting the U.S. with a special price.
They let the Chinese and the French.
Yes, because they have a deal. Because they said if you're not, if you
Exactly.
expel, I know, but this China and Iran have had a deal when it comes to their oil. China buys 80% of their crude oil. That's been in place for a long time. And then India had to negotiate with Iran. Pakistan negotiated. As Spain got through because Spain said, yes, we will go and expel U.S. and Israel diplomats. So basically, if you're not an ally of Israel and the U.S., they said come on through, but they didn't. But right now, everything's shut down. Don't you see what's going on right now?
So you're telling me that Iran is not charging American?
American U.S. aren't the ones through.
What are you talking about, bro?
Right now, they don't even allow. Right now, they don't even allow. Listen to Haitian. They're not even. Right now, the U.S. has it where every port that potentially has Iranian goods, they blocked it. They can't even fucking send their shit out.
Gotham, you need to read up on this situation because you're clearly off 100%.
Okay, where was I wrong?
Where you want me to start?
Where do we start?
Okay, let's go. Where was I wrong?
Strait of Hormuz, the way that operates, there was apparently a ceasefire deal. You said that was signed. It was never signed. There's nothing that's been signed. They haven't freaking agreed on it.
I never said it was signed. I never said that.
There's nothing on the table.
No.
You know what Iran asked for? They asked for reparations for all the cost of the damage that's been taking place on their country. They've asked the U.S. for reparations to repair. That's what they've asked for.
I don't think y'all know what y'all read. No, they're gonna charge any American ship.
Yes.
Not wait.
It's not part of the deal.
They're gonna charge them $2 million. They're gonna charge us $2 million.
Yes.
Okay, so yes.
But
so
they charge everybody.
Why are you saying I'm wrong?
You said it's part of their deal that they proposed.
No, fuck you.
But nobody's paying that, bro. Ain't nobody agreed to pay that shit.
No. You're gonna pay when you pay taxes.
What?
I'm gonna pay when I pay taxes.
Hold on, bro. Did you not hear when Asia said that anything with their stuff we have it blocked?
From where?
The Persian Gulf.
So you're telling me that America is gonna block anything that comes from Iran trying to get to this? No, they're shooting at them. They're shooting at them. I don't think y'all understand what's going on. And also, America is gonna pay between $1 and $2 for every barrel of oil that goes there. They are going to billions of dollars that American taxpayers are gonna pay. Y'all don't understand what's going on.
It's not just America. Every single commercial vessel that's what they're charging them. It's not just America. And America hasn't even had it.
Of course. Yeah, anything that has to do with America. The only people who are getting through there are the Chinese, the Russians, the French. Period.
India paid, Pakistan paid that price. $1 per barrel, which ended up being $1 million, $2 million. Greece paid, Spain paid. They have us told.
Right. Iran is gonna make hundreds of billions of dollars for this shit.
Yeah.
And it would have never happened if Trump dumbass didn't bomb them. That's like now, and we don't even know what those people are gonna do with those hundreds of billions of dollars. This is what America does. They fuck over the American people, and y'all defend them.
Wait, you know Iran's been under very strict sanctions by America.
You said what again?
Did you not know Iran's been under very, very strict sanctions by the U.S.?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so I don't understand the point of all this.
No, but that was before this. We're talking about the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, and right now the sanctions have not just economic, they're physical. The fact that Iran cannot ship or receive anything, dude, that's huge.
You think those people care?
Oh, they don't care. They want the money. Oh my God. They don't care to make revenue.
Same thing with China. When Trump dumbass tariff they had, the Chinese told him like, we don't give a fuck. We're good.
China tariffs back as a reciprocal.
They don't care. They don't care.
China didn't care. They didn't do a reciprocal tariff.
Yeah,
I think you're forgetting the U.S. is still a reserve currency. We're still a petrodollar. You're forgetting that right now.
Ace, you literally just said that nothing is leaving Iran and going into Iran, and he said he don't care.
Exactly.
They don't care?
They don't give a fuck.
So when they can't get a fucking grain of anything, they don't care? Make that shit make sense, bro.
Well, you did have some people in here from Iran. Not trying to side with
And
anybody.
they weren't in Iran, though.
Well, he said he was in Iran, and he got. What did you ask him, Omari? What he was using? What type of Wi-Fi?
I'm in Japan right now, then.
He said he was using. I forgot what he said he was using.
He
That was
needs a
funny.
VPN. That's also very hard to obtain.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys remember the conversation. So he said that he didn't care. Was it him that said he didn't care if they nuked their country?
Who said that?
Somebody from Iran.
Wow.
And I was floored. I will never forget. I said, wow, 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 wow. And like he thought that it was actually going to be somebody left to start over. I was just like, what? I would never even say that, even in jest, that I would want somebody to nuke my country. Not the worst of times, the worst of times. We've had some horrific times here in this country, and probably gonna have some more. But to say to nuke your entire
But
country,
aren't they actually Iranian then?
say,
Really?
like, they can only go by what he said.
Uh,
I don't know the man. I can't see him. I can't touch him. I can't feel him. I can't smell him. I don't know who he is. He said he's from Iran. And they start questioning him and saying, how you got Wi-Fi, this, that, and the third. And it was crazy. But then we had a female. Maybe she wasn't in Iran. She was talking about, oh, she didn't care if they bombed Iran and the power plants. And she even said the water. Because remember, I can't, when they start talking like that, I always go, oh, so you don't care if you guys don't have water?
that's called genocide.
Yeah, but she wasn't in Iran, and I don't think the guy that we're talking about, if I remember him correctly, I don't think he was in Iran either. I mean, I'm pretty sure the only people that say that are the people that are in North America somewhere, far away. They're not in Iran.
Privilege.
No one says I want to die from starvation and thirst, and I want my family to die from bombing and poison. Like, no one says that.
So what about the people do you see that's protesting over there who do say crazy shit like that? They don't say
In
to the
Iran?
extent of nuke. Yeah.
They're not protesting right now, and they don't.
Not
They're
before.
protesting the government to be overthrown, not fuck you guys.
So not nuking. Let's take that off the table. So if they want their government to be overthrown, right? And they want the U.S. to be part of it. How do they think they're gonna accomplish that? By only way I'm thinking of is by bombing and ground troops, right? Some people gonna die.
Just like we did in Venezuela.
We bombed in Venezuela.
No,
That
I'm
was
saying
surgical.
through the government.
Yeah, but that's what they thought was going to happen, right? With Iran, some of these Iranians. That's what they thought would happen. They thought they.
And a phone call.
Can you hear me? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can?
Go ahead. We can hear you. Whoever's speaking. I'm sorry I cut you out.
Hello, Ace.
Right, Gotham. What's your do with Gotham? Oh, there he is. How do you feel about that part, Gotham? Because Gotham said they don't care. Did we lose Gotham?
He's still there, but I guess maybe he's walked away from his phone or bad connection.
Gotham.
Oh, okay.
Gotham is the CC got his shit.
Well, I'll just say, I just said a little part right there. I'm not taking up for anybody, nobody's side or anything like that, but it's only one way that you're gonna get regime change. And then now, what's going on now anyway, Ace? Because I don't think we're gonna do anything there. I think that Trump is just waiting until the end of the week so he can say, you know, I'm done. And I don't think he's gonna do anything now because and I was
He's
reading
not gonna
about
do
this.
shit. He's wishing for a ceasefire. He's wishing for a.
Okay, so the guy, the new person in charge, I was trying to find out because someone said that he's in Korea now. What's his name? The new Atola?
The new Ayatollah Ahmadi Sa.
Yeah. So someone said that it's rumored. Well, first he went to Russia, and then from Russia he went to, I guess, did he say South Korea? So I was trying to look it up, and there's nothing on North. Okay, it was nothing. I couldn't find anything about him being.
We have no idea. Nobody knows. No one even knows if he's alive. Nobody, but he hasn't even been a public statement outside of written statements. Do people?
Yeah, but the U.S. is usually
speculated he lost.
I believe that he's fucked up. He got violated by a bomb. The U.S. dropped on his head.
Yeah, they said I think he amputee.
Who told you guys that?
They also he's in a coma. A whole bunch of.
But who told you guys? Who told you guys the injury?
Hey,
Yeah,
the
injury
screenshot
change.
in Arabic. I don't understand.
What?
I don't know what that Arabic slur you just said on your breath.
Arabic.
So what? You just go so names.
I said Ayatollah Khamenei. Like, are you this ignorant?
I'm just trying to find out how you guys know the injuries.
Because they put
How
it
you guys know?
well today on the NPR this morning. They spoke about it on the Today Show. The Daily.
But it's not confirmed. It's I don't know. Sources.
Lisa, I just put an article in the chat where they talk about some of his injuries in the New York Times.
So did they give a source?
Frank Cannon.
They also said apparently he was gay. That also was the rumor going around. So.
I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm just wondering. I'll go to a New York article and see where their sources is, but because they gave specific injuries. But one I read when I was trying to look up the Korea thing, that he had an injury to his foot. The other article I read said that his whole leg was missing. Then another article I read said he was missing lips and had something wrong with his eyes. And then another one I read said he just had cuts on his face.
Here,
There's a coma. Probably is a coma as well.
I can read a couple of sentences from this article.
Okay, thank you.
It says, though Mr. Khamenei was gravely wounded, he's mentally sharp and engaged, according to 4 senior Iranian officials familiar with his health. One leg was operated on 3 times, and he's awaiting a prosthetic. He had surgery on one hand and is slowly regaining function. His face and lips have been burned severely, making it difficult for him to speak, the official said, adding that eventually he will need plastic surgery. That's in the New York Times article I put in.
Yeah, he was into the Daily this morning. They spoke about it as well with the guests on.
Okay. Waiting for a prosthetic. And he had surgery on his leg. So that means he has an amputation of the leg to be able to fit a prosthetic on it. He's lucky. He's alive. I mean, and no lips and no eyes. So they think he's still in Iran and had all this work done in Iran, or do you guys think he really went to Russia? I mean, Russia's medical system's all like great. I thought Iran's medical system was better than Russia's. No.
I don't think anybody knows.
Yeah, but they're in a war right now, Lisa.
Mm-mm.
And they haven't been able to bury the bodies either, have they?
The 60,000.
No, I'm talking about the Ayatollah that got killed and the other relatives.
Mm. I thought you had to
Maybe
bury them the
maybe
next
they were
day.
they're supposed to, but they were something came out a couple weeks ago. They were talking about that they hadn't been able to bury.
Now
Yeah,
that's
it's been
weird.
postponed. Yeah, that's what we all know. It's postponed.
But one thing I did read, did you guys see the five guys that are they being hung or are they being firing squad in Iran? And they made a video, and I don't know if this is true because how is this stuff getting out? They made a video. You guys can Google it. It was early during the day when I was looking for clips. I came across this. They made a video of them singing some song. It's five of them before their execution. You don't see that? Now that makes me feel like, like we need to do something. If they just execute people, like, one, two, three, easy over there.
Oh, they do though. They do.
I mean, we do that here, Lisa. Like, what do you mean?
But we go through a whole, you could be on death
Jordan,
row until you die, though.
Jonathan, your comparisons are crazy, bro.
Gotham.
Your comparisons are crazy, bro.
So if we talking about in the 21st century, we don't execute people in the United States. Like, what's the difference?
No, we do. I said you could be on death row for your entire life, waiting, to be executed, and then you have the ability to get stays or whatever the case may be. But if I find the article, Gotham, I'll send it to you. But it's five bros that are getting ready to be executed, and it's like within weeks, you know, and no appeals, none of the stuff that you can do here. If you get accused, whatever the case may be, or whatever you did, and you were put on death row, you get a chance to go through some appeals, right, Gotham? And you can be there forever.
Yeah, absolutely right, Lisa. Like, yeah, I mean, we do that here. But those stays of executions, that really works. What they do is put them dudes on death row for 10, 15, 20 years, and they still execute them. Stays of execution, that rarely happens.
That's only in 27 states, just so you know.
If you are sentenced to death in this country, you're dying. It's rare that stays of execution happen. So I understand what you're saying, Lisa. Like, yeah, they put them right to death. Like, that's something they do in the Middle East. But like when people act like we are better than them,
Oh no, never. I wouldn't say
we're
we're better
better
than
than
them.
them. What is saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Well, not the same, but we're not better in
I
the
mean,
sense when we
I don't
say
mean
that we
completely
can,
saying. Yeah.
because America is not, I mean, look, all of us been here, and our folks have been here for a long time. And if we know the history correctly, this place started off horribly. They came here and did some horrible things, and things kept being horrible for a very long time. And still, we have people getting murdered for the color of their skin, or I don't know. It's just to me, I feel like we're not as bad as Iran though. I don't care how I try to fix it up and whatever. I think that they have it pretty bad, but I don't think it's our responsibility. And you guys can push back to be over there trying to right the wrongs of what's going on over there. They have 90 million people there, and it seems like to me
would you suggest that Americans are better than Iranian or any other human being is better than another human being? What we're talking about in terms of what which legal system is